A system of monitoring and evaluation is needed in our programs in order to know whether our MHPSS interventions really do have the desired impact of improving children's mental health and psychosocial well-being. Monitoring and evaluation is also necessary for learning, contextualization, adaptation programs, and accountability to donors and communities. Monitoring and evaluation are processes which are linked, but they are in practice separate functions. Monitoring of MHPSS interventions refers to the visits, observations, and questions we ask while an intervention is being implemented. Monitoring assesses whether the interventions are having a positive psychological impact on children and their families' well-being. Monitoring helps to identify what problems have arisen and to identify opportunities for supporting psychological well-being. We should monitor the MHPSS interventions within the framework of human rights and equity, participation, do no harm, building on available resources and capacities, integrated support systems, multi-layered supports, the needs and best interests of the child, the age and stage of development of the child, safety, dignifying and inclusive, gender sensitivity. Evaluating MHPSS interventions refers to a process of examining an intervention at the beginning, middle, and end to see if the intervention achieved the desired results to improve psychological well-being. This helps to build the evidence base for MHPSS interventions. Data from before and after the intervention are compared to determine the changes which have taken place. Evaluations can also highlight what has been learned in the process. Indicators specify what is to be measured to help identify whether the desired results have been achieved. In MHPSS interventions for children and young people, it is important to look at indicators linked to the objectives of the interventions. For example, emotional and social well-being, as well as increased knowledge and skills. Aspects of emotional intelligence include increased self-esteem, hope for the future, and ability to manage emotions. Aspects of social well-being include increased level of interaction with others, trust, sense of belonging, and willingness to assist others. Knowledge and skills include ability to solve problems, manage conflicts, and ask for help. In MHPSS interventions, the most effective indicators are those relevant to the local context and prevailing social norms. Children, young people, caregivers, and affected community members can best define how to recognize if someone is doing well or not doing well in their community. They should therefore participate as much as possible, including in the development of indicators and the discussion of the results. A wide range of participatory methods for data collection can be used for monitoring and evaluation of MHPSS interventions, which are child-friendly. When using group-based participatory approaches with children, the following factors are important. Carefully listen to the discussion as well as the final product. Ensure all children participate and make sure that they are not dominated by stronger personalities in the group or that children are not chosen to represent the group because they are the best singer or artist. Structure questions very carefully in order to generate discussion and capture all opinions. If you are asking the children to express themselves creatively as part of the evaluation, make sure you are not looking for a perfect play, song, or picture, etc. Stress that you want to know how the children feel, and there are no right or wrong answers. Evaluation activities used with children include visual techniques with groups or individuals, such as pictures and maps. Role play, drama, and songs, usually improvised. Photo projects and video making. Writing, including stories, diaries, and observations. Individual or collective drawing. Pre- and post-tests to assess the change in psychosocial well-being. Semi-structured or unstructured interviews or focus group discussions. Often, These methods are used in combination with each other to capture valid, reliable data. Gathering results from multiple methods, both quantitative and qualitative, and comparing the data is called triangulation. For example, results from questionnaires and observations should be compared to see if similar results are found. Results are valid when the different methods show the same conclusion. There are some good practices in monitoring and evaluating MHPSS interventions. It is important to clarify the purpose of the evaluation to the participants. Consider the risks to participants, for example, the pressure that children may be put under by their families or community to reveal or hide certain information. This can be limited by explaining clearly to families and communities why you are asking questions and how you selected the participants. Design culturally appropriate activities for children of different ages and with different abilities. Ensure all views on the program are heard to ensure different perspectives. Be ready to listen and include marginalized children and young people. Equip yourself with appropriate evaluation skills and ensure transparency. Provide feedback, disseminate results, and follow up to all concerned in the program.